Cooked. Good job, Bristlebane. I knew you had it in you. I knew you had it in you. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. Tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are running the Invincible deck. I love this deck, especially now that everyone is gunning you down turn 1 and turn 2. Everyone is trying to kill your creatures immediately. They're trying to sweep you, they're trying to wipe you, they're trying to target you, bounce you back. You have to run protection on creatures, make it extremely difficult for people to touch your stuff. So if you're tired of people touching your creatures, touching all over your cards, this is going to be the deck for you right here with a couple of enhancements from LORWYN. Before we get down into it, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and claw you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So, what are we talking about when we talk about Invincible? Well, we're going to use the enchantment protection, but we're going to use a couple other tricks here. You may know the enchantment protection of Wonderweave Aerialist, which is a 2/2, 2 white, ward 2. A lot of the creatures you're going to put down are going to have ward immediately. This is going to be critical. Toadstool Admirer is going to be a 1 green 1/1 with ward 2. This makes it hard to stop you early on. They can't play removal until they get maybe turn 3. And if they can't do that, you can kind of build a board on them and make it more difficult. So we're going to go with 4 Toadstool Admirers that can be pumped later with ward 2. We're going to go with 4 Wonderweave Aerialist, and whenever it's modified, meaning it has a creature, it has a counter equipment or an aura on it, meaning it's enchanted, it gets flying. It's a common card too, by the way. Really, really good stuff here. We're also going to go with this new card, I almost call him Brimstone Battler. Bristlebane Battler. People are sleeping on this guy right here. Absolutely sleeping on this one, and I'm going to show you why this is such an effective card. 1 green and 1. It is a 6/6 with trample with ward 2. It enters with 5 1/1 counters on it. So it starts as a 1/1. But every time another creature enters, where this creature has a -1, you remove -1. Now this is a Kithkin soldier that doesn't really have that Kithkin synergy in it. It doesn't really need other Kithkins to work. It just needs you to start filling the board up with creatures, and it gets progressively stronger as the game goes on. And again, putting this down turn 2 is a huge threat, because we have ways of getting this stronger and stronger and stronger and more powerful with that extra ward on there. And building its power as it goes. As far as other creatures, we're going to also be running 4 Optimistic Scavengers, because it has the Eerie whenever an enchantment you control enters. The room thing doesn't matter. We put a 1/1 counter on target creature. We have a lot of enchantments here. That is going to be the trick to pumping up the rest of the stuff that we do. We're going to have, we'll talk about that. The last creature that we're going to have in the low end is going to be Figure of Fable. Another 1-drop Kithkin that can go on whatever turn you open with, either white or green, 1/1. The thing is, next turn it can become a 2/3 Kithkin Scout. Then on turn 4 it can become a 4/5 Soldier. Okay, now we're talking a little bit more aggressiveness there. Now it suddenly is getting way more powerful, especially when you've pumped this up and to increase its base by that much. Late game, here's where things become crazy. Late game, if this creature is a soldier, you pay 3 and 3 of any color, Selesnya color, and 3. It becomes a Kithkin avatar with a base power and toughness of 7/8 and protection from your opponents. It means it can never be touched by your opponents ever again. Ever. It also means it cannot be blocked by anything your opponents have. Can you imagine if you put Sheltered by Ghosts on this and you're having unanswerable 8/8? The only way to get rid of this is to board wipe it. Okay, and if they don't have board wipes, that's it. This thing is going to destroy everything. It can't be damaged, it can't be blocked, it's going to destroy everything. So we're going to throw 2 of them in there just for funsies. All right, now here's where things get crazy. Here's where things enhance themselves a little bit. I'm going to talk to you about the enchantments. Ethereal Armor, you've seen it, you know it. The glowing armor right here, 1 white enchanted creature gets 1/1 for each enchantment and has first strike. Great little combo right there, because it's going to at least get 1/1 and first strike for 1. Then we're going to do, for removal, we're going to do Seam Rip for those early plays, especially Badger Mole. Get that Badger Mole out of there, which of course is going to help Ethereal Armor, which of course is going to trigger Optimistic Scavenger to pump up as well. We're also going to do Shard Mage's Rescue for a little protection for Hexproof. That is an enchantment that has Flash, which will trigger Optimistic Scavenger, which will increase the power of Ethereal Armor right there. So you have all of these things kind of working together in a protection thing. You never want them to touch your creatures. You want to bait them into touching your creatures. You want to try to have them make them do it, because each time they're paying ward, it means another spell they're not casting. Each time they're spending a whole turn trying to get rid of something, it means the next thing that comes down with ward is going to be even harder to get rid of, and they've wasted their turn playing removal. You do not want to make this easy for them. That is the strategy. Okay, so those are our 1-drops. As far as the enchantments here, you know we got to go with my man, Sheltered by Ghosts. Everyone hates this card. The question I have for you in the comments, is Sheltered by Ghosts as hated as Badger Mole? That's the real question. In the hate-off rally, who do you hate more? Do you hate Shelter or you hate Badger Mole more? I'm going to give it to Badger Mole. Shelter is bad, but it's not that bad. This gives, of course, Ward 2, +1, and Lifelink, and exiles a creature. Insane power for an uncommon. You drop this on Bristlebane, or you drop it on Toadstool Admirer, you're talking about something with Ward 4. It's going to be at least turn 5 before anybody can get rid of that, unless they're wiping, which is, you know, it's a whole other problem. Obviously, we're vulnerable to board wipes, but that's neither here nor there. So Sheltered on something like Wonderweave is going to be fantastic. Even Bristlebane with its Trample, as long as you're feeding a steady flow of creatures in, you're going to get some play off that one. Get Lost is just going to be direct removal for an enchantment or a planeswalker or a creature. Very useful right there. And of course, we're going to have Most Helpful Weaver, another enchantment that's going to give you the 2/1 Spider. Little Charlotte's Webtail right here. You put a 1/1 counter on target creature, it becomes a legendary spider hero, as well as other types. Great to put on Wonderweave if you don't have the any kind of enchantment to put on, because it will become modified, so it'll become a 3/3 flying with Ward 2. And then you finish it up. This is where people get it. They don't really read, or they're not paying attention. They forget what round it is. Target creature you control gains double striking at the end of turn. Can you imagine going in with a double striking, trampling, lifelink, Ward 4 creature? This guy is not going to be stopped. He's a juggernaut. That's when we really do that damage, and we get double the amount of life gain. We're trampling and hitting hard. Now, one of the triggers to get Bristlebane out and to pump everything else is we're going to go with 3 Sukis. Suki is also, in my opinion, an underrated card right here. 2 white and 1, 2/4. Other creatures you control get +1. Great stuff. Another good little power boost for everyone. But the thing is another permanent you control leaves the battlefield, you get an ally each turn. Anytime, once a turn, anytime that a creature leaves the battlefield, or a permanent rather, even if you crack like a treasure token or a map token, or you get one of your enchantments destroyed, even when you have to sacrifice Most Helpful Weaver at the end of the saga, you actually get an extra token. Getting an extra token every single turn is going to really ramp Bristlebane and remove those 1/1 counters pretty effectively. So not only that, being able to replace your losses, if they even are hitting your creatures, with more tokens as they go on, individual removal is just not going to cover the amount of power that you're going to have. Of course, we have Temple Garden from Lorwyn, which is a great way to get your mana in. That's a new one. Hushwood Verge. Mostly plains, a little splash of green. That's all we need. And a Restless Prairie right there. Everyone, whenever this land attacks, everyone gets +1. Great stuff. We're actually ranking pretty decent in Platinum with this. If you look at the stats here. 21 creatures. Humans and Kithkin. That's what we're doing. 2 instants, 15 enchantments, 22 lands, and a 1.6. Very cheap low to the ground deck. The blue doesn't really matter. Don't worry about that. This is a Selesnya deck. Ignore that. As far as the sideboard goes, we have a couple other options. Avatar State's really good for flying, hexproof, lifelink, and first strike. Really good there. Armored Armadillo's not a bad drop. Another ward creature. Requisition Raid for the pump and to destroy artifacts and enchantment. Defend the Rider for a little bit of protection. Everyone likes Feathers of Flight. Sure, yeah, I mean, I'm going the trampling route. I'm going the double strike route. You could certainly do Feathers of Flight. That's a good one. The card draws helps. Invasion Reinforcements is also a good trick card for Bristlebane. If you swing in with Bristlebane and it's like a 5/5, and they're like, well, I can block that. I'll be all right. You drop in your Invasion Reinforcements as an instant speed. You get 2 creatures down. It becomes a 7/7. It suddenly is way more powerful than they thought it was. So that's a fun combat trick. And then this one right here, Tam, Mindful First Year. I tried to run her, but she wasn't that good. I'm going to ignore, this is a green card, 1 green and 1, 2/2. Each other creature you control has hexproof from each of its colors. It's a great way to get hexproof instantaneously with this Gorgon Wizard right here. Really good stuff right there. And this is a green card. I don't see any other color on this card, so don't make any comments about it. That is what we're running. That's what we're raking up with. I love these invincible decks. I like to stifle people. Really useful against like something like Lessons that really likes to individually target your cards with knockbacks and burns. It really chews up their mana and slows them down from doing other stuff. So it's a very good strat against that. If you want to see me run this, twitch.tv/thatvillainej for all live streaming goodness. We love to have either live in person on Twitch or on YouTube. Hit that bell, be notified when we go live on YouTube or post any kind of new video or anything like that. We'd love to have you there. Join Notification Squad. Check out our Discord if you want to get news, information. If you want a copy of this deck, go right down to their AetherHub or our Moxfield. You get a copy for yourself right there. And leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I love to hear from you. Let's get into it. Make sure to like the video. Here we go. It's standard rate. You do need another white. What we can put down you. Put on you. Valkyrie. Let's put down Bristly Bane. Hopefully we get that white mana. Not bad. Alright. We have double ward on that. There's a Johnny.
I am but one voice out of many.
Going for two. No. Now let's push. Hit. Very nice. Yeah, it's tough, man. Exercise. Good use of exercise. Restless Prairie. I walk alone. Get him. Let's get him. Maybe he's got another exercise. Got another exercise.
Trust yourself and you shall win.
Push. Okay, so Ajani's gone. Suki or Optimistic? We could do Optimistic and Pump too. He could sweep us here. He might want to sweep us here. Yeah. All right. Second sweeper. Okay, we'll hold steady. Diata. Johnny.
what, there is always hope. Your soul burns with might.
Put an enormous amount of pressure on him here. Yep. That one's smart. There you go. Easy. Lemon squeeze. Ooh, okay, we'll start with Toadstool Admirer. Temple Garden's a little rough opener. A little rough opener. We'll do Bristlebane Battler too. Alright, we'll do this. Let's do Sukai. Hopefully he doesn't go for a full wipe here. I'm gonna go Shapeshifter. Verdict Core. Okay, so he just didn't have anything. Alright, that works. Nothing works too. Yeah, that's fine. I go first. Okay, so we can get Wonder Weave. 'Cause baby, you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Wonder Weave. Alright. That's World Weave. Alright. Storm Chaser's talent. Oh, he kept the one drop. God damn. Skibbity goddamn. Is he gonna go in? Oh, okay. He got the 2-drop there. But on the 2-step. Tags. All right. Ooh, now we're talking, man. Now we're into some shit here. I like it. Now we're into some real fucking fucked up shit here. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Push in. Avatar. Who's coming down as an avatar? The Mist Wars. Okay. Double strike into the end of turn. I fucked that up. I should have attacked with Wonder Weave. I don't know why I did that. I'm kind of scared of a sweeper here. He might do this because he's scared too. He's got nothing to grab back. He might sweep me. Let's do all attacks here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Does he have a sweeper? Sweeper is really the only way he's getting out of this. Two damage. Miss Moores. Nope, no good. Okay. Okay, we gotta put the oof down first. Let's do that. We might not be in good shape, we'll see here. We'll take that. I'm a little worried about the counter spell. So let's throw Helpful Weaver out there as a test buoy. I'm almost positive he's got a cactus juice. Okay, he didn't have a cactus juice. He's got attachments. All right. So now we can do Wonder Weave with potentially Shard Mage's Rescue, and we can start locking things out. Okay. I know he's got to be holding a cactus juice there. He's got some sort of instant, I think. Boomerang. Okay, no cactus juice. All right, fine. Good. Well enough. Well enough for me, man. Win. Put down Wonder Weave. He's not going to be able to resist. He's going to play a burnout here. Oh, he didn't? Okay. Let's hold steady. Let's hold steady because I want to catch him with that Shard Mages. He's going to try to run a burn scam on me, and we're going to hold steady with that Shard Mages. Yeah, I'm fine trading the spider for that. It's okay. Alright. Yeah, 2 ward on each one, man. You want to hit 2/2 on it, you want to hit 2 damage on it, you got to pay 2 life. 2 mana. And I'm an Ethereal. Firebend 4. Interesting. Good stuff. It's gonna go in. 4 mana. You know, jacked off all that mana to do 2 damage and whiff. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Grand. Yep. Stock up. Nope. He missed it. Missed it. Absolutely missed it. Good stuff. All right, let's go for the brass ring here. Not bad. Starting town. Authority. We start here. Let's do this Wonder Weave. I have a feeling I know what this is, and this is going to be a tough game. Let's do Verge. I know he's probably going to sweep me here, but it's alright. We'll do that. He's probably going to sweep me. Ooh. Put you down. Enters tapped. What does Curse Recording do? Okay. He's gonna double the next spell cast. Weaving. a turn. Strange. The ward, I think, is messing him up. He's supposed to individually target things, and the ward is screwing him up. Might be. Might be that. I don't really know. Recording again. Storm Chasers template. Copy. Shared roots again and again and again. Okay. Now he can do whatever crazy thing he wants, I think. Or he can't, I don't know. We'll find out. Roaring Furnace. Mill. Very strange. Just go in. Jeskai Revelation. Ah, that's what it is. It's Jeskai Revelation doubled. Pretty lame. Pretty lame. I'm gonna be done. No good. That's boring and stupid. Almost had him there. Oh, man. No white mana, that's the problem. It's actually not a bad opener, but that's good too. It works. Might draw the removal out. Intimidation tactics. Yeah, we kind of got hosed here. Mana base kind of fucked us over there. We'll wait. We'll wait a little bit here. A white mana would kind of be low-key perfect. I don't know how much sweeps he's going to have here, so we'll find out how dangerous we're going How much danger we're gonna be in there? Bushwood counts. Okay, so he's got a destroy card that's a 1-drop. We're gonna push in. He'll probably pop Optimistic, but not realize it'll give Suki the bump. Yep. Gives the Suki bump there, which actually adds more damage. Boom. Hopefully we can not get swept here and get Shelt and Ethereal Art out. Maybe he'll do something like Annex, which is a bad move. He's thinking the life differential's not that bad. I can play Annex and get myself up for a late game recovery. But I can shelter his Annex, hit him with Ethereal Armor, and then go wild. This is going to be hard to target. He can't double remove. He can only remove one of these or that, because that's Ward 2, which is the problem with Ward. Really fucks you over sometimes. Alright, let's see if we can play the pump here. I'm going to try to draw out that removal. It's going to be the best option I have. Tap him out. He's got to pay a pretty penny to get that done. Yeah. Alright, so he has the, whatchamacallit. He has the reanimate with Cravo. He might play Cravo to reanimate here. Let's see. I think he's doing the World Championship deck. Deadly cover up. Yeah, if we're going to get swept and extinguished here, I don't think we're going to make it. This deck, much like all creature-based decks, very vulnerable to sweeping. There's not much you can do about that. You know? And there's mana, so that's nothing. Yeah, he pretty much popped all of our options here. There's the Cravo. Does he have the force draw is the question. We'll see. We'll play this out. We'll see what he thinks. Got the Restless Reef. Nah, we don't have it. Fable Feller. He's gonna mill us no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's go for this. Optimistic Scavenger, let's open it up. He might be running this too, it depends what he puts down next. We have a pretty decent opener here. We can build pretty well. Fifkin. Good stuff. Okay, so we're going to do Optimistic Scavenger. all warfare is based on deception. Alright. Shard Mage's Rescue is going to be perfect, and we have the removal for next turn, too. Nice use of command there. Pay 2 life. Seam rip. Boom. Push. I think Weaver and Weaver and Shelt is gonna really hurt. Yeah, he tried to get me with a trick, and I think I reversed it on him. I think I had him with the old one reverse. Eclipsed kicked in. Okay. That's fine. I can take the hit because I'm about to gain life. I'm going to pay 2. We're going to hit the Weaver stance. Boom. Boom. Push. I think Omi might be cucked. Alright, another command there. Got him. Got him. Let's try to break out with one more of the Invincible. Oh, interesting. I haven't had the Figure of Fable yet. Caravan Hunter. Okay, Toadstool. We can do... Yeah, he can't play the removal earlier on. When they can't play the early removals, they get frustrated. They get upset. We'll put the Figure of Fable and hold the Shard Mages. Maybe we can fake them out. Oh. A little damage here. Okay. Do this. We'll do this. Attacks. Okay, very good. Right. Slick shot. He might gun us down here. Nord, VPN. Block one of them there. This is C. We get a mana, I think we'll be fine. No. Does he have an instant burn? Or is he cooked? He has an instant burn, but that's going to create one of those. It's going to create the blocker we need. Boom. Let's see if he's got it. He might have it. You never know. You never know. He could have it. Got him. He didn't have it. Couldn't sell it. He couldn't fucking sell it. All right. Say he can't play his instant removal here, so we're gonna go with the Smedley Butler right here. Boom. Okay. Dark Confidant. Let's see if he wants to lose that Dark Confidant. How dark confident he is. Ooh. We're off to a good start. Yeah, this is a good start. Boom. 0% Point Ballad was a good opener too. If I play 2, I've got 5. I'll get to 7. Valkyvin. Nah, Holmes cooked. Cooked. Good job, Bristlebane. I knew you had it in you. I knew you had it in you. Swift, I wanted to give it that improvement, and I think we really sold it a good one here. Couple of new cards really do set this off. Bristlebane is such a good addition. It can be in any deck, and I think people aren't realizing that this can be in any deck aside from not even a Kitkin or a Blight deck. You can put it anywhere and it'll be in a great addition. Figure of Fable is not bad either. This is another one that can go into anything and have a really nice closer on it, a good end game. Plus, with Temple Garden being what it is, we're good, man. We're back at it. All right.